Do you ever wonder about your place in the universe? And if a guy is going to suddenly appear and ask you for rent? No, me neither. So, welcome back. I think I mentioned last time that I was going to start doing a bit of inventory management off stream because it's not the most electrifying thing to watch. There is a lot of systems in this game that I need to get used to. And you know, things like grinding money or whatever if we end up having to do that. Or just upgrading weapons, selling junk, you know, all that stuff is kind of better done off stream. So I have done a bit of that, and as you may have noticed, or expected, suspected, I upgraded this. Our plasma cutter is a bit beefier now, and you can see the results, which is nice. So, an antique saber. Interesting. I wonder if that's junk or an actual weapon. Appears to be junk. Indeed, an exceedingly old saber made by Mr. Kipling. Not much use in combat, but it'll look grand on a wall somewhere. Somewhere. But we're probably going to sell it, honestly. Oh no, wait, that's a quest item, that's not junk. Oh, well that's curious. Someone looking for a saber then. Shit, wrong button. Didn't mean to slow down the space-time continuum there. Oh, it's just, that was a mistake. Again, levels hopefully alright. Keeping them much as they were. Seems to be fine so far. I'm glad I finally got this Elgato capture card thing working. I had one for like years, but it was a USB one and it sucked and I couldn't get it working at all. And the whole thing was just fucking depressing. In the end I got a more expensive one that you just whack right in the back of the computer, and as fiddly and awkward and fragile as that all feels, it does tend to make things work, assuming it doesn't snap or explode. Cool, I think that was our first hack. We need considerably more to encode the first aid key card. I'm not sure why we would... what that is about. History of Emerald Vale exhibit. Synopsis. The history of Emerald Vale, once complete, will display the proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come. Decorating the main hall of our noble community centre, this elaborate diorama of memorabilia of our settlement's founding will embody the hard-working spirit of our Spacer family. The centrepiece of this grand exhibit will be a taxidermised mantiquine, erected within our main lobby as a sign of civilization's victory over nature itself. Director Pickett. Is it here? Was it meant to be here? I don't feel like you got very far if it is. A lot of people died here, but I wouldn't call it a diorama. Oh, fucking hell. Someone deserves to shoot me for that, I think. So are we going to find Director Pickett up here somewhere? Picketing people? Although Pavati gave the all clear as though we got everyone, or at least in this area. Not sure how wide a thing that covers. Weapon parts, always good. And there's the book. Oh! That was curious timing, as soon as I picked that up. Let's try our shotgun for a bit. The Peacekeeper that we got off of Fingers McGee, whatever her name was. The constable, who seemed to glitch out and made it very, very easy for us to shoot her in the face. So that was the first aid key we just picked up. It seems we may or may not need to encode it somehow. But yes, also we're picking up some books about engineering for the numbskull back at the hippie commune who fancies her and can't do his job properly. So, you know, helping people out. And then once we've done that, I think we'll probably get off this rock, so to speak, because we kind of fucked everything up and there's not much left to do that I'm aware of. Heyo! Oish. That'll do it. Nope, that won't. Not if you shoot over their shoulder. Come on. If you're going to turn your back on someone with a shotgun, I feel like you kind of deserve that. Oh, one of those again. Well, we can always sell them. Good, good, good. Collecting all the goods. Anyone in here? Get XP from finding a vending machine. Interesting. I don't think there's anything we want to buy here, but it's always worth to check. Yeah, we already got one of them. Nightingale step. Decreases the noise made while moving. So noise is a thing. I wonder if it... Problem with stealth in almost any game, unless it's a, you know, fully stealth-oriented game, is how well has it actually been implemented, and how much should you pay attention to it? You know, because a lot of games you can just kind of forgo it, and if it works well, it can be fun. But so often it's poorly implemented. So I don't know. Christ, I wish I could turn that fucking jingle off. But yeah, we happen to be sort of upgrading our stealth skill almost as a byproduct, just because we're improving our lock picking and hacking. But the actual sneaking around part, don't know. Oh, that's the first aid room. That's what we needed that for. But did we need to encode it, I wonder? Well, we can't, because as this said, yep, need hacking 30 for that, which we sure as shit don't have. So what's in here that's so important? Experimental anthracite. Ah, okay, I remember. Yeah, that was for can't even remember his name, but he thought he had the plague and all that. You know, we will go back to Edgewater, because I remember his house was open, even though on the menu it says the quest is botched. But I don't know, maybe there's something we can do with that. Maybe there's nothing at all. Cool. Who ate my lunch? Who did eat his lunch? The plot thickens. Steal everything but the kitchen sink. They're not going to need it. Pardon me. Gourmet salt tuna fillets. Just because you put the word gourmet in front of something doesn't make it good. That's a life lesson you should learn as quickly as possible, really. I wonder how many things you can put the word gourmet in front of, though. Because some of them, it really just feels like it doesn't meld, you know. Gourmet flapjacks. Can't say I've ever heard of that being a thing. And would you believe them if they said they were? Would you believe a flapjack could be gourmet? I'm not sure I would. Trying to think of others now. Gourmet. Jerky? I don't know. I mean, the word jerky sounds very un-gourmet, doesn't it? It sounds very... But... Isn't jerky in and of itself sort of the most un-gourmet thing, in that it's kind of what was left? Don't know. It's all stuff to consider if you've got literally nothing else to consider. Ow! I'm still standing too close to that. Fucking landmines. Who's putting landmines around the back of the community centre? Okay, well I think we got everything there. And yeah, we had to go back to Edgewater anyway, because that's where the last book is. Supposedly, although we never saw it up until now. Probably hidden in a nook or a cranny. Or somewhere in between. I just heard a mechanical noise. I was... Is that just ambience, or is something afoot? Oh, well, we found this, whatever, anyway. Steal money out of someone's backyard. Standard. Oh, not a board game for once, but cards. Who? Oh shit. Who? Fuck. It's alright, we're fine. We're fine. There we go. Faux windows. Adds beauty and verisimilitude to your frontier home. Damn it, I can't even mock whatever that is because I can't remember what that word means. But I have heard it before, which is probably more than most people in my surrounding area can say. And there's that creepy moon again. Can be seeing a lot of that, I feel like. Oh, and here's a sad trombone again, because we fucked everyone over here.
What are we supposed to do now?
Well, you were saying that last time. I think a start would be not just standing here looking at the bodies and, you know, go do something with your life. I had sympathy for you you know, to an extent, but don't take the piss, people. So is that final book going to be in somewhere that is now sealed off? I have a feeling it is. And yet the waypoint still... Wouldn't that tell us that the quest was botched? Ah. It is not in fact botched. Good to know. From the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I've instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is the reality of life on the frontier, and as spaces we are expected to face up to reality, and the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Yeah, that sympathy is, well, the guilt rather. I'm not too worried about that now. Feeling pretty alright about the choice I made there, because, you know, that, and I mean that was exactly what he did to Adelaide's son, or rather what he said to him. He died of the plague because he was refused medicine. Oof, bit topical, isn't it? Moving on. Escapism. Fantasy, sci-fi, happy times. Yeah. Might have picked the wrong game for that. We did pick up, however, a new mod, I think. Mr. Ouch? Was it called? Or am I totally, you know, hallucinating? That improves your dialogue skills, that's cool. Increases the damage dealt from a power attack on your melee weapons. Well, that's good all round, isn't it? Simple, does the job. Good to know, good to have. I feel like we'd probably looted everything worth looting, yeah? Yeah, the constable isn't gonna chase us up about stealing anything now, I don't think. Nor is anyone else. I think we're good. And let's just...
What are we supposed to do now?
Shut up! That would be a good first step, wouldn't it? Abernathy, that was his name, wasn't it? I think. Let's see. Oh, whoa, okay, someone's not happy with us. Damn, I should not have maybe dressed her in those because it makes it hard to tell. Well, there goes the general store owner. I guess he wasn't happy. Oh, really? They were fine with us before. I guess maybe they finally worked out that it wasn't a routine power cut. And we in fact fucked them over. Oh dear, well... Well, I don't want to mess with you, but you're shooting at us. It wasn't personal, I was only fucking over Reed, really, but if you're gonna be a dick about it, then, you know, it's what it is. Well, I actually brought the medicine for you, but, I guess, wow. How plague-ridden were you that you can do a jumping haymaker? Don't stand too close to him, Pavati. He's infected. Well, that was a waste of time. Coming back here, all we managed was to kill more people. But, yeah. Oh well. Scorched earth policy, I suppose. If we're gonna fuck them over, might as well take every damn thing. Oh, what a horrible situation. But some of you are still fine with us. It's weird. Just some of them got really uppity about it, I guess. And you're all gonna be fine here, despite the barmaid being dead. Alright. Well, have fun drinking, you know, whatever, until it runs out permanently. The, it must be said, the general store owner was a bit of a dick, so I don't mind him going. I didn't really want to kill Amelia though, but you know, she shot first. Oof. Bad vibes here, I'm gonna leave, I think. Need to realign my chakra. Whatever that is, whatever that does. It does scientifically nothing, I think. Also, fuck that. Whatever that is, that's a mantisaur. Well, okay. I've saw it now, and I hope I never see it again. Back to the hippie commune, where they're far more friendly to us. Revered, in fact. We are there, apparently. Sentences work better when you use the words in the right order. We are apparently revered there, is what I meant to say. Oh? A sleeping feral canid. Not for long, I guess. Assistant. What was he assisting with? Oh. Ethology log. Terra mating habits. Kane Van Acker, Spacer's Choice Ethologist, assigned to Terra 2. That's this planet, is it? I think. Yeah. Maybe. This week I've decided to study Terra mating habits. The female Terra rays leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays within these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site, and don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. I think he's going to be late. So Terra rays are just birds. They mixed up the mating ritual a bit. Like, it's the female that dances for the male, whereas in real life it tends to be the other way around.
We can handle this.
Oh, well, I guess they're pissed at us too. Ain't no more dancing gonna be happening here, I
That's
guess.
the last of them.
Could we find something that doesn't immediately attack us? Suppose you could argue we disturbed their nest, but actually, could you? This doesn't look like a nest. But and they haven't even collected anything shiny for us to take. No. Not sure what the deal was there. Ah well. And this, we've been here, this was one of our first shootouts. Memories, memories. That was the lava we jumped in twice. Which is probably 2 more times than entirely necessary. And we're back at the community centre, I think. Ish. Oh, hey, whoa, hold on. No, we've stumbled into a thing here. This is not where we want to be. Or is it? Do you think we can take a primal now? They fucked us up, but that was like the first thing we walked into off the ship. We're a bit beefier now. I'm feeling chancy. Wait, don't not save. I'm feeling chancy, but not that chancy. Chansey the Pokemon.
We can handle this.
Can we? I'm still debating it. Let's maybe put on our fuck off heavy armor. That could help. 20? We definitely don't have a helmet more than that, I don't think. Nope. Alright, then let's take some drugs and shit, I think. Decreases the weapon spread. That seems good. Seems a good idea to have that now. Movement speed. We'll also take that. And increased damage. I think just some health regen would be good. Even though we're not hurt yet, I'm pretty sure we're about to be. Alright, let's go with that. Yeah, in case you forgot, this gun is very loud. It's very difficult to hear over it. There is more of them here than I thought. This may have been a big mistake. Ooh! Jesus. We really are killing off everything on this planet. Also, they can do that. That's annoying. Stop doing that. Eesh. Pavati, are you alright? She's not alright. She's very much not alright. Stop throwing that shit at me. In fact, let me eat some stuff. Whew. This is, a whole nest of them. I thought there was maybe one or two, but there is considerably more. Alright, let's scoff down some quaff. Whatever that means. Weapon attack speed, that all seems good. And a shit ton of salt tuna, since we just came from the cannery. And that seems good as well. Alright, that might help, maybe, hopefully, a bit. Probably not. Not enough. Certainly not enough. That's a slow regen on the health. Very slow. Not fast enough at all for my liking. Alright. Miss me with that shit. Ow, what the fuck? Is that... radiation, or N-rays as they called it. That's a new type of stuff we've yet to understand how to deal with properly. Got through it though. She didn't look very happy. Difficult to tell with the mask obviously, but we did it though. We did in fact kill a whole fuck ton of primals. We're not getting a great deal of loot for it, it must be said. Maybe the brains are worth a fortune, I don't know. So they have a main cave that they were coming out of? Yeah, summit here. Pocket watch. Commander. Oh, reliable. Hello. How reliable are we talking? It may be a little slow, but it will last forever. Damn, that's even more powerful than our light machine gun that we leveled up to fuck. Yeah, that's a full-on heavy weapon chain gun motherfucker. Damn, damn, damn. Oh, maybe let's try that then. That's curious. I remember distinctly we got that up to 400 DPS. Because it was a nice round number. The condition of it affects the amount of damage it does. I feel like that's the only thing that's coming to mind as to how that would be the case. Well shit, that's something to be aware of. That's clearly why you that's the incentive to keep your shit repaired, I guess then. Also, as cool as this is, it's also worth like 500 if you sell it. That's something to consider. What were we wearing before? This one of these. Yeah, see the armour on that is going down as well. Well, let's not... We use the shitty ones so we're not shitting them all up slightly. Do you understand what I mean? No, not at all. Okay, well, never mind. Fuck, are we encumbered again? We are, we're fucking encumbered. bollocks. Right off the bollocking bat. Ugh. Oh, it does seem... It might be the same type as our light machine gun. Seems like it, doesn't it? It may be a little slow, but it will last forever. See, I'm wondering about that. Does that mean the durability will never go down? Because that would be... You know, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? Difficult to know. And the thing is, do we want to sell that now that we've put the money in to upgrade it? That's the question. I just don't know. It might be something we can drop to do. What's that? Stun baton? Weight 150, weight 150. I did clear out a bunch of stuff before we started, but guess not. Two of them, maybe don't need that. Get rid of one of the hammers. Yeah, and we still never use the sabers, so... Light assault rifle. See, that's where they're getting too valuable. I don't want to just break them down when it'd be more worthwhile to sell them, I think. Probably don't need two beanies. Although they don't weigh anything, so fuck it. We've got several of those now. We could get rid of one of them, I guess. Right, and we're just under. That'll do for now. We're heading to the commune so we can sell shit there. Although we're about to pick up more shit, so I guess we're probably going to go over again. No, junk doesn't weigh anything, I think they said. Might be alright. Security blade. God, we're finding all these shock weapons now that we're completely done with the geothermal plant where all the auto-mechanicals were. Typical. And yeah, we're over encumbered again. But only by the one, so perhaps we can do something about that. Have some fucking bread noodles? I don't know. It's not going to do it, is it? They weigh less than one. Security black. Is that quite good for a melee weapon? I'm not sure. I suppose it is if it also shocks. I feel like that's worth keeping hold of. Sure. Are we ever going to use a laboratory outfit? No, and it's not worth the most either. Fuck it. Right, getting there slowly. Just don't pick anything else up. Resist your urge, natural urge to loot everything. Hang on, where's Thingy? Oh, there you are. Do, 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 do. Right, Pillock. We found your books.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I just said we found them.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
All of them!
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Have I got more for you?
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Oh yeah, part 2. Yeah. Wait, so part 1 was 2? What's going on here? Never mind, fuck it.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
Ironical.
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Sorry, what did he give us? What? What did he give us? I think it came up on the screen, but I was distracted by how bewilderingly stupid he is. Electrocharged surface, I think that was it, wasn't it? We came across that before, but it seems pretty good. Anyone who hits you gets electrified. Good times. Cheers. So, completed. 4 completed, 4 botched. That puts us at an even keel, I guess. Can we install anything on this, make it better, this kit? Increases attack speed. That would replace what we've got on there already, though. Oh wait, this already has 2 mods on it, so... any of them would be, gah, that's annoying. What about our security blade, though? That seems to be our second best thing. Oh no, except for the hammer. We could put some stuff on the hammer. Make it a plasma hammer. Or make it a more painful hammer. Dunno. Nope, think we're gonna keep all that as it is. Save them for later. Upgrades. We could upgrade. We got over 1,000 bits. Well, let's repair first, so everything's at what it should be. Cool. So our previous one, yeah, that's back to 400. So I guess the condition definitely plays a factor. See, if I'd known we were going to find that, I would never have upgraded the other ones so much, but how were we to know? I see, these are... I keep forgetting that. The border is important. This is what I've got upgraded. This is equipped, rather, and this is Pavati's stuff. Here's an electric hammer. Good to know. I think... Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Can be no greater than 5 levels above your own, so we literally can't upgrade that anymore. That's a shame. Oh well. Could upgrade this shotgun. Maybe get it to 20. 255, that seems... It's still nothing on the machine gun, but it's pretty good now. And do we want to break anything down? I don't think so. We do want to sell some shit though, and then we'll head off. Leave this godforsaken planet. Though it's not God, is it? It's law. Wait. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa. That was... We were not... That was not... Nope. That was a big nope. That was not supposed to happen. I was wondering where he was. And then we walked into a room that wasn't... That didn't fully exist. And the game had a bit of a fit. Wow, okay, well... It's maybe worth knowing that that's a thing.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Hope that don't happen again.
Something I can help you with?
Hopefully.
Fresh off the lip.
Yeah, we know. Selling. We would like to sell some shit, please. That was it, we picked up a whole bunch of assault rifles. That one's pristine, so we'll sell that. Cool. Then we still got 2 more. 2 more plus our electric one. Okay, fuck it, we'll sell another one then, I guess. Got 2 plasma rifles. We haven't used the plasma rifle yet, but we'll probably come across more. I feel like I need to be a bit more loose and fine with selling shit. Not clinging on to everything because we don't have the equip load for it, simply put. See, that seems really cool. But we're just not using it, and we're probably not going to until they're upgraded. Same with you, Tripblade, I'm afraid. Yep, I'm gonna sell that too. We got to really clear shit out, I think. Hunting rifles are kind of naff. We never actually used one, but just going by the stats. Bolter pistol, we've already got our yeah, we've got the one equipped, and then we got 2 more. So fuck it, actually, because they sell for a decent amount too. 1 spare assault rifle, spare pistol, spare revolver, impact hammer. Yeah. So I'm very aware that I started this stream saying about how I wasn't going to spend forever in the menus, but it seems a bit unavoidable to an extent. I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking shit up. Value? Apparently that's worth 13. Movements, yeah, that's quite good though, that's why it's worth a lot. That is immune against status effects. See, yeah, I don't think I'm going to sell any of this. Partly because it never, doesn't weigh all that much either. But we got 7 of those. And of course, we can sell all our junk. Yeah, and we'll repair that too. Cool. I think we're done. I think we are done. Let's see if Adelaide has anything left to say before we leave her forever. Just staring at the wall,
You are
eh?
welcome here.
Or plants, I suppose. I should go. Alright, Captain Shepherd. Captain Shepherd? Commander Shepherd. Fucking hell. I have Mass Effect's one of my favourite fucking games. Talking like a filthy casual. Goodbye, check-in. We have never fully uncovered your mysteries, never fully deciphered your wise words, but perhaps in another life we shall meet again. Check-in. Goodbye, check-in. Oh, and the rest of you people are fine, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, that's looking like a dang, dear, dang, dong, nam, everything. I keep forgetting we can fast travel. We should probably just do that. Yep. Good stuff. Let me just check technicals. Seems alright. But it could all be lies. God, I almost forgot about all this.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind, nothing keeping you from doing the same. You've never been on a ship before. Why are you telling me this? Yeah, I mean, surely she's gonna come with us now. Also, that weird lighting is giving you some strange facial tattoos. Yeah. Come with me and you will be in a land of pure depression.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice.
Well,
I
you
wanna ask
do.
you something, and you can say no.
No.
But Can I come with you?
Yeah, sure.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Please do.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah, sure, sounds good. I guess Reed won't mind, what with being dead and all. You just met me, why would you want to go into space with a stranger? I'm not interested, Parvati. Goodbye. Why would you do that? She's cool. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister.
You could call me by my name.
I can call you Captain now.
Or that, I guess.
I got a captain.
I prefer if you called me Duncan Spiv, for that's my name. If we wanted to be really petty, we could go and wipe out the primals that kicked our ass at the beginning, but I think we're just going to move on at this point. Time to get going, doing stuff, seeing new places, all that shit. Doop doop a doop. Nine and 9. Is there anything better she can be wearing? Not really, unless we put her in the crazy heavy stuff. We should have upgraded some of this armour, I think. That could have been a good start. No, the beanie doesn't suit you, actually. Nor does the... well, the eye patch does, actually. We discussed this. That kind of works. Yeah, no, that's cool. You can go with that, I think. Meanwhile, we shall continue. I don't know, actually. That's. I kind of like how that looks. So we'll wear that for the meantime moment. Oh yeah, and I forgot we got the AI on our ship and everything. I wonder if you two will get along. Hopefully. Probably not. Maybe.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Okay. You're fine with that then. I didn't realise you would. Can we not talk about it?
What can I do for you, Captain?
I got the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Nope, not a clue. Oh, actually I do.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Well,
Our
even...
engine room is located behind you.
Yep.
Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I've been there. To be honest, even if I didn't know, I'm sure Parvati does. That's probably the failsafe, isn't it? Damn. Ta-da! Cool. Oh, that's the respec machine. It's actually just looking for the workbench. There we are. Haven't tinkered with any of our armour much. Right, if Parvati's going to be wearing that, we should make it better. No, we could make it simply better with a mod. Sure, why not? Not using it for anything else. Technically frees up space as well. Tinker? Taylor? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we got it up to 10. Any more? 12 maybe? Oh dear, it's not a one-to-one thing, is it? Oh fuck, and we've wasted all our money now. Bollocks. We put her armour up to 10 and we've still only got one with 4. That was stupid, wasn't it? Well, stupid is as stupid does. Perhaps we can modify this to be... No. Shouldn't have bothered. Shouldn't have fucking bothered. Wasting my fucking time. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Maybe my intelligence will increase the further I get away from this planet. Like
what can I do for you, Captain?
Like an inverse Superman or something.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Alright, let's go. Jesus Christ. This thing's gonna fall apart in seconds. Janky as fuck. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. So our ship is called the Unreliable, but we've got a machine gun called the Old Reliable. Together they make something of questionable reliability.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yes, I literally have actually, because I want to know what the fuck is going on.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded, also I can slow down time. Never been better. Get to the point, Phineas. I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay, fine, I'll go over a word with Gladys. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Slow down, you're asking me to get involved with the black market. Or I could put a couple light years between me and Halcyon. Can't I land somewhere outside of Stellar Bay?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
What's stopping me from just leaving altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the hope.
How do I know I can trust Gladys?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
I don't like the idea of working with a criminal. I don't think I've really got a leg to stand on in that argument, so sure. Although, curious about this, why can't I land somewhere outside of Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
Alright then.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Sounds interesting. You want me to... You want me to wear a cape? What? I thought... Yeah.
Wrong matter of shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that makes you look different, sound different. Briefly. The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Cool. I'll put it to good use. You mentioned this thing has limitations. People will actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched. You're in a sci-fi world? You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
I see.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay, so that is in fact adding more to the stealth aspect of the game, it seems. Why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something? I've played Hitman. I haven't actually played Hitman, but, you know, you get what I mean.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints.
Oh, yeah.
Modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Really? Yeah, how does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Oh, okay, fine, sure, yeah. Totally. Makes sense. I have no further questions.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
I was kind of worried that your eyes were going to be stuck like that, Ada. Isn't there a saying about rolling your eyes too much, it gets stuck in the back of your head? Anywho. So where does Where does Parvati go when we're on the ship then? Presumably the engines. She's just hanging out there. We should work out where everyone's rooms
I
are.
so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper. You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
Well, that's fucking creepy. Please don't watch me sleep. We've got our own personal storage. What's that? Obsidian skull. Forged under pressure, this decorative skull is carved from volcanic rock. Sometimes, when faced with a choice, the only proper response is to annihilate the people asking you to make it. Is it obsidian because this game was made by obsidian? Is that what you're doing? Oh, we have Reed's hat. That's interesting. Don't remember getting that.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
I'm trying, but you keep reminding me you're there. Oh, we got to level up for that. That's... cheers. Disguise on you and your companions. That gives you access to restricted areas. Provided you have the correct ID cartridge. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel. Otherwise result in being attacked on sight. So how does that work then? Hold up. We could wear his shitty old hat. Gives us apparently great dialogue skills, but not sure it's worth wearing for that. Doot. Oh yeah, we never did anything with that either. Right. I guess we'll have a tutorial on how to use that nearer the time. I guess so. Right, to the level up. We were lacking on this. We were lacking in dialogue, I think. All our I mean, we took out those primals, so I think we're good in terms of attack power for now, actually. Put one into that, then we got hacking at 20 at least. Now we can sell things at vending machines. Wait, that's not... No, we don't unlock that with if the skill is adjusted. If we're boosted to 20, we don't get it. It has to be a natural 20, as they say. So, well, I guess we could get it to that then, and still have some left over. Then we've also reached that in 40, which just gets us more money inside stuff we find, which is good. Persuade at 20. That's good. That seems good. What is giving us that massive engineering boost? Oh, it's from the bonus support thing we got from Parvati. Also, our prior employment. Still haven't done a great deal of blocking or dodging, honestly. Sure, there's a way to do that well, but just doesn't seem the biggest priority right now. Put one into that, get that to 10, I guess. You can order companions to do special attacks. The inhaler heals you and your companions, but they get 30% of the effect. We shouldn't neglect that then too much more, I don't think. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's put the last two into that as well then. Cool. Because I imagine wherever we go next, we're probably going to get another companion. That's the thing, I'm thinking in terms of Mass Effect again, so I kind of assume that we could have two companions with us, but maybe we can only have one. Difficult to know. Space's choice is repulsed by us. This employee should be fired, preferably out of a cannon. You are kill on sight to this faction. Vendor prices are increased by 50%. Alright, well, yeah. But the deserters fucking love us. Best employee ever deserves a big bonus and a promotion. But the board overall, we are neutral to. Interesting. And we're about to head to Groundbreaker, I think he said, so that's interesting. Cool. Is this a general storage thing that we can just put whatever in? Because that'd be handy. Like I say, we don't want to... We upgraded that so much that we don't want to get rid of it, but we also don't need it while we got old reliable, so it's useful to have a place we can just put it down for now, I think. Got the shock cannon. Again, do we need the shock cannon while we have the electric assault rifle? Curious. And it is a heavy weapon, so it kind of... yeah, think about it later, I think. Could probably offload some of this shit, I think. You can put a spare one of those in there. And spare one of those in there. Reads... That doesn't buy anything, so we can keep that. Yep, I think everything else will keep on us-ish for now. Ah, messages for the prior guy. From U Bedford. RE, thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favourite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Udom. Sorry, Udom, he be dead. He's dead. He's not gonna watch it. Because he's dead. Sorry. Fuck. Archive messages. A shit ton more from Udom. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humour and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udom. Yee! Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. P.S. Please respond. Dear Alex, hello, hello. Are these going backwards or forwards? I hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. Oh? I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvellous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. So Udom is perhaps not so friendly. He's a company man trying to find this wanted guy. Dear Alex, hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. When we met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. Hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me. What? And I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hopes of Spectrum Vodka. Perhaps we could try every colour. You know, really tie one on. Let me know. Your new friend, Udom. So we have no evidence so far of Alex Hawthorne responding to this guy. He's just kind of integrated himself into his life and pretended. And he said, I'm your friend. Hey, I'm your new friend. I'm your friend now. I'm your friend. I'm your best friend. Why aren't you responding to your best friend? Yuck. What a toxic individual, as they say. Oh no, he has sent one to Udom Bedford. And what did he say? No subject. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Yeah, so he didn't give a shit, basically. Logs. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point, I saw in actuality, with my own two eyes, a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab. Just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumours of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories. To be honest, laying eyes on Wells's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumours, more to be had. Captain's note 2. The last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. Oh dear. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardettes yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony, like none of us have ever heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardet said that the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power, or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. Could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. So are these all weapons we can find, or he's talking about stuff he's interested in anyway? Okay. Black market leads. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the records show I did apologise for shouting him down 5 times. But, architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet. And that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good hard-working folks of the colony, like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down additional rumours pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Crazy weaponry made by Wells, wanted by Deadman Hawthorne, all converging on Groundbreaker, seemingly. Well, the ones that aren't directly in his lab, anyway.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Thanks. Think I'll skip sleeping then. What were we doing 10 minutes ago when I was still had a voice and then had to read through all that shit? I suppose I didn't have to read through it, but I did anyway. Okay, so we're looking around and not looking at what is in here, but what is in here is a thing. It is a big computer thing. Hello. Sam. There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam. Can we fix you? Hopefully we can. It's like the automechanical we repaired before, and I was hoping we would bring along with us, but he seemed to die somewhere along the line. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Parvati. Oh, this is Parvati's room then, I guess. Full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a saw-toothed blade. Pick up spade. We don't need a spade. Yeah, we're not going to steal from her. I don't think. We don't need to right now. And that's her dad. A stern older man with warm eyes. This is not a petunia, but it is called Petunia. Petunia the plant. Not the most imaginative, but she likes to name things, I guess. The modern steel wrench and you. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. And what's that? Just a sack of stuff. Alright, whatever. These are for people yet to find, I assume. Still doesn't say where she is though. Down here, maybe? Oh yeah. Hey-oh. Oh.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, no, I was gonna try and have a conversation, actually, if you don't fucking mind.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
I think he got alcoholic. I think he might have been a bit of a dickhead beyond that. I think it's time you move along, Parvati. What does that mean? Is that like kicking her off the ship? I don't want to do that. I just wanted to have a conversation. Alright, I guess that's it then. Never mind. We ain't got no money for any upgrades, I don't think. Nope. Best just head off then. Whew. So, this is a menu. Terra 2, an idyllic terrestrial planet. Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in its capital city, Byzantium, while the colony's labourers live in corporate-owned townships along the frontier. We definitely didn't see Byzantium then. Hephaestus, Tartarus, Scylla, Eridanos, Monarch, Olympus. Lots of Greek naming conventions. Groundbreaker. Phineas's lab. Can we go there? An abandoned asteroid facility located in the rings of Terra 2, repurposed into the experimental laboratory, living quarters and hideout of Phineas Vernon Wells. I'd like to go there. Whoa. Sorry. Welcome to the system map. Yeah, that seems a bit late to have brought that up just there. Special points of interest. You can fly a ship to any location. Landing bays require jib-jabbity-jew. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Of course they are. Ah, that's cool. Let's go see if we can see the man then.
Stay safe out there.
Thank you, you too. Ah, 5 more companions it would seem. Select up to 2 companions to accompany you. Well, that answers that question then, doesn't it? I can't read his handwriting. Powers energy field. 12th powers energy field. Whitening something dispensers. Very exciting. Negotiate with mats. Yeah, we'll have to have a look at them probably 60 more times and decipher something different from them every time. Just go on and check the tech. Check the tech. Seems not a wreck, hopefully. I need to stop speaking in rhyme.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
I can hear you. Somewhere, somehow. Don't know if that was in my head or a tannoy or what, but there we are. That looks kind of busted, whatever it is. Ours doesn't look much better, but still.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Oh? Do you not trust us?
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
You don't trust us. You even said we're not insane. You checked us for that, remember? We're definitely not insane. You look worried.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know.
Racist.
Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out the Hope. You could have asked me before shoving me into an escape pod. Any chance you could repair that monitoring device? What monitoring device? Thanks. Let's be nice to him, after all.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Well, we'll get there, eventually.
Of course. What's on your mind?
There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always a chance you might turn violent. I've no desire to end up like Thompson.
Oh, you heard about that.
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Toilet paper's important. Do you mind talking at least?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Do you ever leave here?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. Come on, Phineas. There has to be something you do for Phineas. Not Phineas. There has to be something you do for fun. We could test out your theory if you want. That's not what I meant. I meant, do you do anything other than work? Although I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this.
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work.
Yep, naturally.
For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Alright. I think he answered this, but sure.
Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board.
I'm not a talented individual.
The colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
But you revived me, so you must have solved the problem. Wow, Phineas, you need to work on your social skills. You mentioned needing some special chemicals, is that why? I mean, yeah, that's clearly why, but we'll go with this.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years.
Fun.
That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the
Right.
conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
No, I don't get it. I'm glad to hear that. Everyone on the Hope is depending on us. Don't try to be funny, Phineas. It doesn't work. I should know. I am dumb, so let's be dumb.
I see. Well, never mind. Let's just pretend it was hilariously witty and move on.
That's my approach to this stream.
I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Oh god, that's relatable as well. Jesus, is this just me in the future? Except, you know, this guy's actually got talent. But anywho, wait, was there something else? I feel like there was something else I had to ask him.
I hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. Chairman Rockwell and his cronies are not your friends.
Not on this playthrough.
They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind?
Spinach.
Absolutely.
I guess I got nothing to say. Except spinach. What the fuck is that? Bubbles. Sorry. Reflex pistol whip. Now I've got something to talk about.
The cysty pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious.
That's fucked up, man. What? Why did you name it if it's just...
What's on your mind?
What's going on with the pigs, man? What's going on with the pigs? You go and name it Bubbles and like personify it and then just leave its dead cousins around the place. That's fucked up, man. You don't do that. What the fuck? That's why you don't go to a field of sheep and give them a lamb chop, you know? It's just you just don't do it. Oh, Jesus. Christ. Ugh. Why has it got to be like that? Pocket watch. Oh, oh, there's a lot of stuff. Oh. Messages. Oh, I could hack his computer. In fact, I actually have the skill to do that now. Let's wait a minute. Or we could do it. I don't want to piss him off, but maybe it's fine. 2 seconds.
Well, that's my communications terminal.
Ah. Alright. Don't worry, I won't do anything permanent. To H. Blythe. Original message appended. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate Dirtside Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. Yeah, that was evident by the bulletproof glass. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time, just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this, eager to be done. Big hms. Hms with many, many M's after them. Something is not as it appears. Reminder, 14. Remember it this time, absolutely vital. 14. 14? 14 dead cysty pigs? I can calculate the movement of the heavenly bodies, but not the madness of men. Some guy called Newton. Experimental notes. Oh boy, there's a lot here. There's a lot here. You know, I'm not a natural speaker. Can we go to intermission while I get a drink, and then I'll come back and tackle this public speaking bollocks? Whew. Might not be even all that interesting or that important, but I feel like it's good to scour things in RPGs, see as much of everything as you can. So, with that in mind, I shall be back momentarily. Okay, we're back. Let's do some speaking, damn it, shit, fuck. It's all gone wrong already. It's not specking, is it? Okay. Experimental notes, logs, experiment tingy thing. Eureka! Flash frozen organic material reverts back to its original cell structure when treated with tincture of dimethyl sulfoxide. Rate of explosive cell death, a very respectable 6%. Bad news, difficult to acquire. Limited quantities of compound, likely produced by Auntie Cleo, recently discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Must find more. That was log 7 something. This next one a little later, 9:38. 12 minutes past midnight. Artificial stasis successfully induced in cystipig specimen. 2 hours later. Revivification complicated. Cystipig tissue returned to living state. Brain tissue suffered from rapid nucleation. Attempting treatment. 6 o'clock, treatment progressing. 20 past 8, treatment failed. Brain tissue irreparably damaged by rapid onset necrosis. 8:51, explosive cell death. 9:41, finished cleaning liquefied remains of cystipig from laboratory floor, walls, equipment. Nice. Thanks for that. 1083. Oh no, that first one was actually later than this one. Oh dear, no, we read these totally back to front. Okay, and this one is in between the two. 2:15. Fresh out of Auntie Cleo's, experimenting with Spacer's Choice, partially emulsified creamer substitute. Finished brewing, adding 2 ounces Spacer's Choice. 2:20. 2 minutes later, atrocious. Felt part of self die on the inside. Wow. Reminder, add Spacer's Choice to the list. Note to self 2, buy more mouthwash. Wow, okay, yeah, don't eat that shit. It's shit. And then the very ominous sounding Sisty Pig notes. Have spared one of my stock of experimental Sisty Pigs to be used as renewable source of nourishment. Have named this lucky pig Bubbles. Giving an animal a name establishes rapport and creates a positive emotional bond. Allegedly improves flavour of tumours. Must look into that. Shit. Fuck. Ugh. I just understood why they're called Sisty Pigs. You're not taking the pork right off its back. You are, but they're growing new pork in the form of cysts and tumours. Space pork tumours. I never thought I would say those words in that order, but here we are. That is quite revolting. That's... Whew. Blech. Excellent creatures, Sisty Pigs. Don't know how people used to survive without these genetic wonders of porcine succulence. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tumours that ripen naturally. Ripen? Really? Ripen? Falling off the flesh like mock apples off a tree. Seems the height of barbarity. Truly a miracle of modern science. Yeah. Fucking miraculous. We can hack this too. See what else is going on in the personal files. Just the one. Have procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Law willing, he isn't a total buffoon. Whoops. Well, that wasn't anything incriminating as such. He did literally just see us do it, though. Guess it didn't matter. Yeah, you're the lucky one, apparently, Bubbles. Wow. What the fuck is this? Why is that in a thing? What are you doing with this shit? That feels dangerous. Alright, I think we've seen all them we're allowed to see of Phineas's place. Let's head to Groundbreaker, I guess. Hey, hoop. Wow. Looks quite impressive when you walk out on it like that. It's a very big aircraft hangar type thing. Easy to build when you build it on an asteroid, I suppose. Or in. Right, well, he was clearly not as happy with us visiting him, but he was polite at least. Like I say, that one very odd letter to someone who I really shouldn't have forgotten the name of, yet I have. Yeah, that just fell right through the net, didn't it? Like everything else in my fucking sieve of a brain. Yeah. Anyway, it seemed it seemed tonally different, and he was talking about I don't know, it just seemed shady to me. But we'll see. Let's go find Gladys. I don't think his message was to Gladys. It was someone else. Bunkin. Not Bunkin. No, not even going to try and remember. Alright, let's head here. No more fucking about. Docking bays. Yes, that seems like an appropriate place
We've
to
arrived
dock.
at the Groundbreaker.
Fuck me, that was quick. Wow. So some of these loading screens take... Sorry, I just lost my mind for a second there. I thought I heard my doorbell. So some of these loading screens take a long while, some of them are instant. As in, there is none. Oh well. Still, cool. Cool ship. Let's go see it. Although, yeah, hang on.
Can we talk?
Sure. I wanted to talk earlier, but you seem... Well, the game didn't seem to give me many options.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
She can't be that good. This place is a dump. Is this urgent, or can it wait? What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Sure.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could head over there now. I thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair. You did say that, to be fair. Are you asking to leave my crew and join hers? I don't think she'd be much help, but if you happen to be along, feel free to speak up. Yeah, you did say that.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's fair then. You didn't technically lie. Yeah, just to be clear, you're not asking to... No, she clearly isn't. She's asking for points on how to be better. Yeah, sure, fuck it, we'll go there.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Yeah, but I guess we can't. That's really ambiguous. But no, I don't want her to go. I'm pretty sure that's all that means, right? I'm not interpreting that in some other way. There's only one way to interpret that. That's telling her to fuck off, I think. So don't fuck off. Because we need... Well, we got no one else for a start. Although I wonder if maybe you get more than 5 companions. There was 5 slots on that menu, but if you can tell them to fuck off, perhaps at some point you do need to start choosing who you want to keep. You know, exactly this screen. You know, I wonder if there comes a point when you can't bring any more people, or people maybe just naturally leave. There's lots of ways they could go about it, I suppose. We will see. I'm willing to bet at least one of them is that Sam thing, the auto-mechanical that we have not yet fixed or switched on. But he's just hanging out on the ship, appropriately by the quarters, the living quarters of all the human companions, so seems like he's a thing, I would imagine. But when? When do we get our robot boy? I don't know. Jesus Christ, that was really testing my ability to talk about anything. Having to come up with shit to talk about when you've got nothing to look at but a loading screen. Christ. I'm sure those loading screens are infinitely quicker on PC before anyone brings up that point, but you know. Hello, Jane.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Don't, Captain.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Yeah, you were in space. We were just on an asteroid, you know. That was in space too. No? Maybe delayed reaction only just kicked in.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get to it with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Mardettes. We heard about them. So they're the authority here. That's interesting. So this is not a board-run area. That's good to know. Also, Steve Dorr? As a fellow Steve, I feel like I must inspect you. I don't like your hair. You do have the signature bags under the eyes though, so I guess we have something in common.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bill somehow.
Yep, he sounds as fucking depressed as I am, so yeah. Worthy of the Steve name. Hello, you look like a fucking Han Solo type. Are you gonna get crushed by something as well?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Yep. I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Heard you knocked someone out with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it.
Your what?
So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Oh, is this a sports thing?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
I'm zoning out already, I'll be honest with you. And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Wait, did you? Did you work for them guys, or did you work for the Mardette? Yeah, see, when I approached this guy, something about him said party member. I might be wrong, but this is the vibe I'm getting. Sounds like you're better off on your own. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
No, I just happened to be on it. Technically, the previous captain died in a horrible accident. Why do you ask? That's me, captain of the Unreliable. I'm just gonna be brutally honest and see what he thinks of that.
So your ship's got a dark and violent history? This is just too perfect. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Wait, what is... I never caught your name. I'm Duncan Spiv.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You have a first and a second name. This lends credence to the idea you may be a party member. Or at least an NPC who is involved in this more than nothing. Beyond this conversation, should we say.
See you around, boss.
So we might get a sporty jock along with our wide-eyed engineer type. Not my favourite kind of person, I'll be honest with you, but fine, whatever. Lots of stuff, all of which we can't just up and take.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Must be difficult with the big heavy gloves on. Probably helps if you turn the screen on as well. Steve door again. Steve door? What the fuck's going on here? Wait. Is a Steve door a title? Like a... Is that a thing? Is that a real word thing, or is this something they've made up?
It's always fucking freezing in the bays.
Like, dock workers are also called
Wasn't for us, this whole damn station
Steve
shut
doors.
down.
That's weird. I thought that other guy's name was Steve Door, but I guess you're all Steve Doors. As someone called Steve, this is quite disconcerting. This is quite surreal, I'll be honest with you.
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air filtration.
Are you my family? Am I related to you? Oh, I'm not related to you.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Nope, no one needs to process me. I'm unprocessable, see? I can jump off the edge. No, I can't. Oh, that's a shame. That's how I was hoping to end that sentence.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Hang on. Got to look at the vending machine. Hello, what's this? Grenade launcher? Hello. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. I don't want to buy it right away just because we're trying to not weigh ourselves down, but could get another one of them. They're always good. Or we could if we hadn't wasted all our money. Maybe we can sell something? Sell what? You haven't picked anything up. Thank you, Brain, for reminding me of that.
Identification, please.
I'm me. Present Hawthorne's ID. My name's Duncan Spiv, it's my first time here. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I don't have an ID, what happens then? Of course we're going to go with the dumb option. Identification, please. You're guarding the door, so I'll call you guard. You're welcome.
That's only about the third or fourth dumbest line I've heard all day. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Thank you.
Hey, that's better than half. Could be worse.
See?
Could be better, too. So, identification...
Team Thicko.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Yeah. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Hawthorne's ID may have... Would that have got us around this? Did I fuck up? I fucked up. I feel like I fucked up. How do I unfuck this up?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford.
Oh.
Our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Yeah.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
I wonder how that's going to go with us taking the name and ship of his dead friend, or at least associate. Why is my ship impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I'm gonna wring this Bedford guy's neck. Maybe don't say that, this has to be a mistake. Great, I've got to talk to him and straighten this out. It will be fine.
You take the starch out of him? Well, You won't hear any complaints from me.
I
Oh, and if
starch.
you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
I'm not going to do your job for you, but fine.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Sure thing. See, what kind of accent is that? Is that Boston? I have no idea. I'm English. A shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Oh. Oh, so the SAM thing in our ship might just be a cleaning unit. Oh, that'd be a shame. Although they can also apparently do surgery. I mean, if you want to go really unorthodox, surgery could be useful in combat.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Probably not. Oh, actually, shit tons. Can I find a job around here? What can you tell me about Udom?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board.
Yeah.
Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much.
Mm-hmm.
Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Yep. Corporate bootlicker. Sounds like a fun guy. The board runs most of the system, don't they? It sounds like... Yes, that's interesting, actually. Tension between Groundbreaker and the board.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
So it's not quite a full, you know, totalitarian regime. There are a few people who get around it. Does sound a bit complicated. Why can't Gordon Ramsay and the board just work together?
This really must be your first time here.
It is.
There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
Alright then. Are you not at least tempted by the idea of them fixing things?
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
I'm sort of surprised that you exist.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Here's a tip. Maybe don't call them tramp crews if you want to get more of them in.
Sure thing.
What is this job thing about then?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Wow, I really am dumb. This is going over my head now.
Are you pulling my leg?
No. God, I'm as dumb as this fucking character. Oh, jeez. This wasn't intentional. I just thought it might be fun, but now it's becoming a harsh realization, shining a harsh spotlight on my own personality. I don't know hardly anything at all, actually.
Well, you seem to know yourself, and that's got to count for something. Not too many folks can say the same.
I don't know myself.
Go like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Right. Yeah, is it an actual boardroom?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope.
Oh.
Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So those ships really are the sort of the best people, because if the Hope had thawed on time, it would be full of people like this who didn't kowtow to the Board. Interesting.
Yep. Groundbreaker
Yep,
seems
we
like
asked
every
that.
year. Glad to help.
Didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the Board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What about this other place then?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
So, I'm confused. Are they part of the Board as well, or are they a sub-part, or are they separate? I'm not sure.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Okay, that's the
Chief
equivalent
Junlei
of
might have an
the...
errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
That's the equivalent...
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
You're being twisty and weird.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know. All right.
Okay, so that's the equivalent of the Constable and the Bounties that we kind of... Well, we only really did one of in Edgewater. I'm looking for someone named Gladius.
Defense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Always do. Drink?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Which way's starboard? Aren't there stars all around?
It means on your right side. Reckon you're from one of the planets. Word of advice. You see a door marked opens to vacuum? Stay clear.
But what if I need to use the vacuum? Exactly. What if I need to clean up a mess, like I spilled crumbs on a carpet or something?
That's not the kind of vacuum... You know what? Never mind. Open any door you want. The mess will take care of itself.
How will the mess take care of itself? Is it automated? That's very clever. Thank
seeing
you. Bye. I've got an IQ of 12. Oh dear.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
asshole.
Huh? Hey, I don't have time for this. Move along. Carry on. Huh? Carry on.
Just getting a lay of the land. Oh. And we can take all that shit without stealing it. Great, that's barred. We can't go in there. Should probably save. Hello.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
The animals are unemployed, yeah.
Nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Wow. All the news that's fit to broadcast. What a slogan. Alright. Halcyon News. Chairman salutes Earth Minister Clark. Chairman Rockwell took time out from his busy schedule today to talk to us about Minister Clark and his impact on the colony. Working with Minister Clark has been truly wonderful these past 8 years, he said. His predecessor did a fine job, but Clark's brilliance cannot be overstated. The early retirement program is just the latest in a long line of initiatives he has spearheaded that will ensure Halcyon continues to be the envy of all the outer colonies. We couldn't agree more, Mr. Chairman. Right, so Earth Leader is in the pocket of the board. Good to know. Media circus surrounds circus time clowns. What? The politics of Tossball have grown increasingly turbulent of late, with the circus time clowns trading out every single member of the team. Asked to comment on the upheaval, the Owners League released a statement saying that the clowns' failure to reach the finals was a deciding factor in the organisational rearrangement. When questioned about the values of this overhauled team, a representative from the clowns stated that their goals remain the same as ever: toss, ball, win, repeat. Sports. Sports, 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 sporting up the sports. Sports did a sports, sports on the sports. That's basically how that read to me. At least everyone stopped being called Steve Dorr around here now. Don't think we need workbench. Oh, hi.
Hey there.
I'm allowed to just walk right in.
BC.
Probably not allowed to touch your computer, am I? Oh, I am. Cleo freighter hauling tobaccorn. Reserve freighter hauling purple berry. Freelancer, possibly sublight. Freelancer, definitely sublight. Unreliable business, unknown, impounded. Hawthorne's ship, but no Hawthorne. Wonder what happened there. So Hawthorne's been here before. They know I'm not him. Deadbeat at the Rest and Go insisted once again that he's part of the crew, but they acted like they didn't know him. Spacer's Choice freighter delivered Callahan's new mask. Oh, harassment. To Wildcat, subject harassment. Don't bother, we're on our way. Hey, I landed like 15 minutes ago and this crazy guy with no shoes on has been throwing shit at my rig, like actual shit. Can I open fire or what? These conditions. This is a joke, right? I'm forwarding this around the station and no one thinks you're real. And if you are, welcome to Groundbreaker, asshole. Oh, I see. That was the first one. That was a reply. Sorry. These conditions. I have read emails, honestly. God, I'm treating this like my mum would. No, even my mum knows how to read emails. These conditions aren't fit for cysty pigs. You honestly expect me to share a berth with some junker flown by a freelancer? I am a company man and I demand company accommodations. Auntie Cleo would give you such a withering glare if she saw how you treated her two-time employee of the month. Yes, that is me. You signed a social contract when you gave me clearance to land. I ask for what is mine by right. Room to breathe, a heated berth so I can walk around barefoot, and service with a smile. You've given me 1 out of 3. I'll give you until I hit send to rectify this error. Right, and yeah, and they were just like, fuck off, man. We're not dealing with your uppity bored, pretentious smugness and presumptuous expectations here. Wait, isn't that one of the people we had to talk to, possibly? Hello? Oh. Hey, can we use the thing? The thing to get... I guess we haven't got any ID chips for it yet. Yeah. Oh well. And then that's where we got to go, but not through here, I guess.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I just noticed regularly scheduled advertisement.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air.
Are there no programs anymore? It's just wall-to-wall adverts. Honestly, that is a very believable future. I try not to even watch TV anymore because it's just fucking... That's all it ever is. Whoa!
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Okay, so this is an actual place. Shit is happening.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Yep, ad drones, I see. Yeah, that seems quite plausible future too.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Slap your whole family tonight? Don't know how that got greenlit. Hello? No? Wow, people just don't like me. Hello?
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
That's fine. You don't need to justify your bad jokes to me. How's things?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Let's hope nothing happens to her then. I'm looking for a Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Yep, fine. I didn't intake that at all. I'm distracted by all the flashing lights, I'll be honest with you. Helmets. Decent ones too. Wow, hang on, that's like the one we got, but way better. It's heavy though. Whereas that's medium. That increases our hacking skill. That's good. We might get that then. Sure, fuck it. Oh, and this is some different stuff because it's not all Spacer's Choice shit. Standard troop armor. Riot control armor. Nope. Looks alright. Sort of doesn't suit with what we got now. Maybe suits that better, or yeah, it does kind of go with that a bit, but don't know actually. Does it? Don't know enough. Don't know shit about fuck. Put that on for now. That's a decent sort of mid ground, I guess. Hello.
As you were.
As I. How am I? What? Hello, Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason?
Technically, I didn't knock. It just
Did the
opened.
neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven, just like store-bought.
That sounds creepy. Oh, you are also a seller.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Right. I can see why Phineas is friends with you. You are also eccentric. Geographic scanner. Huh. That's interesting. Whoa. Shit damn. That's a good gun. We cannot ever afford it. That's a shame. That's odd. Why would that be a thing? Archive cartridge. Yeah, not sure what those are about. Okay, well, anyway.
Oh, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again?
Anyway, to the task at hand.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Probably gonna have to be that way. Fuck me. That's 10,000 bits. Shit. No one's ever found my bits lacking.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you?
Yeah.
But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
Oh. That's... discount? Mates rates?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime. Did he tell you?
No.
Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
No. Forget I mentioned it then. Wait, is that a no?
Bless your heart.
People are more sympathetic to brain dead morons. Well, sometimes it would seem. Alright, what's the opportunity?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No. No, we just, we opened fired, we gunned down a bunch of, tuna can factory workers. So, I guess we have no moral leg to stand on.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Oh no, it must be ghosts. It's definitely ghosts.
Aren't you precious? No. The young man on the video was flesh and blood, all right.
Could be it was automated. Mr. Thompson used to automate the intercom in Edgewater to say all sorts of things. A bit saved is worth two in the bush was his favorite. Never did figure out what he meant.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
If it's a corporate town with something to hide, why the SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Smart. Yeah, no, fuck it, we'll do it.
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake?
Nope.
I like that.
I'm not.
Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
This sounds shady. No, thank you. I'll stop by if I find anything. You can count on me. Ba ba ba.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Well, I will literally have to turn in the quest. Any other jobs?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson,
Yeah, seems like it.
Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Right. Okay, bye.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Sweets are bad for your teeth. Does everyone here have an eye patch or something over their eyes? I notice you still have sprats running around. Wow, just stuff lying around in the garbage. Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor. Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons to feed. Oh, you can feed the sprats, sure enough. But then the neighbors start moaning about hygiene. Now, see here, what was I doing again?
What happened to this guy? He's more out of it than I am. Crikey. Is that oil? Hopefully that's oil and not the other thing. Ooh. That's a big shiny safe. There's several big shiny safes. I'm sure there's some very cool shit in there. But that would be breaking the law. For now. Oh, there's the Lost Hope. We heard about that. Classy. Hello. Oh god, no. More people called Steve Dorr. Oh Jesus, they all are.
If you're short on bits, you can work off your tab.
No. I've not got a tab yet.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
What's this heat issue I hear people complaining about?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday.
I'm glad that
And we're all
choice of phrase
wondering when the
survived
powers that be are gonna
into the
get around
future.
to fixing it.
But I thought space was cold. Are you telling me it's hot? Yeah, how does that work? Heat death of the universe? What?
Groundbreaker's, what do you call it? Like in a terrarium.
A closed system, you mean?
Yeah, what she said. Can't let the outside, that is space, in, or we all die a horrifying airless death. Still gotta let the heat out, though, or we cook. And right now, we're cooking.
Still not sure I understand, but okay. Blah. My brain's cooking. What do you need radiators for? Sounds like you might have an issue with your jib jabbity jabs, because I know stuff, except for when I
wouldn't
don't.
be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Ugh.
They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
How long's it been like that?
Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long.
I try and do. I gotta go see the Man About Dog.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief June Lay in engineering.
Yep, everyone is telling me to go see her. So I guess I will. Drank?
What ain't I got?
I don't know. Only you can answer this. Cosmic Smoke. That's not particularly inventive naming. Don't think we got shit to sell much, have we? Oh no, we got that saber thing we could sell. Any junk we can get rid of? Yep, quite a bit. I think we only got 13 for that, so that was not really that worth it.
There's your drink, man. You want anything else?
Steel poster. Wow, you could steal everything.
I'll be just a moment.
Chef hats are still a thing. Yay!
I try to keep the place clean in case Chief Tennyson stops by.
That's a silly hat.
Talk to Vera if you need something. She's usually behind the bar.
Usually. Hello? I'm in your house stealing your beer.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Right, well, that's those. Aha. Did I... Hang on a minute.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Could have just said that second bit, honestly. Yeah, the first bit was kind of weird if I'm... So, big weapons lady. Okay, cool. We still don't have shit or money, so, you know. It's what it is. Sorry, when I first walked here, I thought she was someone else. I thought she was someone from Edgewater who we had previously gunned down, which is why it was quite weird to see her alive. But no, it seems a lot of people just have that haircut in the future. Don't know what this is. Unmarked corridor.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Probably out into space.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
If you want. I found a thing. Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedores' quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. Damn. So there's a secret passage in the bunk room. Interesting. That's probably death, isn't it? Oh, they're more white here than yellow. Interesting. There's the medical bay.
Are you listening? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
I mean, this is literally a scene. This would be described as a scene.
Something I can help you with?
No idea. Can I buy supplies from you?
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
Garnier.
Dr. Dorset's a deft hand with a blade. Hardly leaves a scar.
Oh wow, got a big quarantine zone. Well, if there's one thing current events have taught me, it's stay away from quarantine zones. Unless you're supposed to be in one.
Can't say I've seen you before.
Hold on, are you smoking?
you're
Are you a
afraid,
doctor who's
Captain?
smoking in the doctor's place?
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have
In
to
the
wait.
surgery, I mean.
We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Oh yeah, I had to tell you that.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape.
Huh?
I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's what?
Our delivery man.
Right.
A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
I can't do it that quick.
Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Well, lucky for
Look out,
you.
though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I am an adventures type. I'm the type I type adventures every day. Who are you?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
You already asked that.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about you? What's this?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
I really don't care.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
So... Wait, what's going on here?
You say that like it's weird.
It is. What? Who? What? What? Why? But what?
Like I said, Jessie did me a favor, and now I owe her one.
Right.
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Okay. I can look at people.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I might be able to just dumb my way through it, to be honest. A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will help prevent immediate hostilities. I can't just dumb my way through it. Well, shit, that could be a problem. Also, you are giving me that player character vibe, or party member vibe, rather. We'll have to wait and see if you have a surname.
CNP Borstwurst. It's not the worst.
Okay, there's stuff going on there. I'll come back and check on that, I think. My voice is running out, and also my brain. So I'm not sure how long we've been going on. I'll check that. But I think I'm going to call it there for everyone's sake. Because, yeah, my fatigue. But yeah, we got, okay, we're practically at 3 hours, so that's about fine anyway. Yeah, so Groundbreaker is where we're at. This big old ship with fancy stuff.
Go back to Byzantium,
Well,
you
not that
gold-plated
fancy, but
bastards.
you know.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junling's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would speak for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
You used.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Oh, so you're not even happy here.
Huh?
Who'd I piss off to get assigned here?
That's a good question. And there he is. He looks like a dickhead even from a distance. Well, we'll find out next time. on this shit that I'm doing. Episode blur. Right. Well, cheers for tuning in. Tuna can of tuna? Well, fuck off. Don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, how the hell did you reach the end of this one? It felt pretty dire. But if you did tune in at all, cheers. If you didn't tune in and you're somehow still seeing this, how? But also, I understand. I will see you next time. Goodbye.